pointing at it. We're in Gilston. Apparently there's a big ass eastern brown just here, been munging down on a rat. I'll go and kick its ass. Let's see if it's still there first. Oh yeah, buddy. Still there now?
Just gone in the rock wall.
Just then? It's a 6 foot eastern brown being eating a rat. And we're in Yatla, up on a excavator, getting a snake that took a little bit longer than it should have. That freeway of an afternoon is hell. A job in Yatla went straight forward and pretty quick and no dramas. Get on the freeway, first and second gear the whole way. So it's spat it. It's spat it. So where's the rock wall? Oh, there it is there.
There you go. Got him, hey!
I haven't got him until he's in the bag, but I got him by the arse.
Shovel to pick up the rat and there you go, you got him.
I haven't got him yet because you can't pull them backwards, they'll snap, but I can depend on the attitude of an eastern brown to come up and talk to me. Huh. You know what he's doing, don't you? Nah. There's all rats and shit falling out of here. He's mugging on more rats. See a little bubba rat there? Go on, skis. Anyway, what I'll have to do, start getting dressed properly.
Can we hold a tail, mate?
No way, mate. No.
That's
This is
good.
second most venomous snake on the planet, mate.
That's good, mate.
Don't want you to play with it. I'll sit there and hopefully depend on the attitude of an eastern brown to get shirty with me and come out and have a chat. Can't see him there. See if there's any head popping out anyway.
Don't you get him, mate? Any chance we can get a pic?
A pic?
A Facebook jobby?
Oh, what, do you want a photo?
Yeah.
Go for it. You can't touch the snake, no.
No, I just want photo.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, photo, mate. Just want photo.
Yeah. By all means, dude.
No, you got to ask, you know. Like,
yeah, no. As many photos as you freaking want.
I don't like my photo being taken.
Don't you? Mate,
just walking down the street or doing my job, mate.
I'm a media whore, so it doesn't matter. You can take as many photos as you want. In a minute, I'm going to poke something up in there and make him reverse out, because you can't pull them out backwards. You literally snap him in half.
Right.
This guy's unbelievably skinny. It's obviously a male, and the males have been busy mating and doing whatever they do. This guy's on a mission to get some food. There's little rats popping out everywhere, so obviously a nest down in there beside the house underneath that. I see the rats up there as well.
Are they dead?
There was one that just fell down there, went over there, but see the little rat up there with a oh shit look on its face?
Oh, it's still alive.
Yeah, it's having a hard afternoon.
I better get the termite man in, eh?
Have you got something long and skinny that I can poke in under its...
How skinny, bro?
Like coat hanger wire style? And I'll just poke it out under and hopefully it'll reverse back?
Yes.
Or something similar?
Yes, I'll go find you something. Not going in the back door because the dogs are in.
Yeah.
Get hold of it, mate, on the dog.
Yeah. You've had better days, haven't you, little man? Eh? Haven't you? There's little rats everywhere. Mum's been flogged. And you can see how these eastern browns do you a favour as well. This bloke's dealing with that rat, this rat up here, and this snake's eating them all. But I can't pull this guy because I'll snap him, so I'll just keep the pressure on him enough to not let him get any further under. And then when I poke the wire next to him, it'll make him go oh shit and reverse back. That's all in theory. It doesn't always go to plan. But anyway. Yeah, I'll be running, brother. Run and don't come back. Don't look back. You'll probably get trodden on anyway. Articulate on here. Another theory is the snake. Oh shit, there's some predator out here, like a dog or a cat or whatever, about to have a go at me. So sometimes they'll relax and reverse out to fight because they know they're in trouble. But it depends on how much of him is in there. You can see this guy's so skinny. He hasn't eaten in 8 months or more. Really stinks here. See the barbecue? Rats and mice hang around often where barbecues are because us humans, we don't realise all the meat, fat and whatnot that drops down underneath. It's just a run amok party for them over night time. They make a home in there. And then over night time, go out there and they're right.
Right, stretched out, mate.
Yes, please. How you doing?
Hey, having fun?
Having a ball.
He just walked in and saw it and ran for it.
Yeah, if I left it any longer, it'd be in there and we'd have to dig that up. But
Yeah,
I
mate.
think there's a chance with this, if I can touch it on further up in its body, it'll make it want to reverse back. It's all in theory. Doesn't always go to plan. Come here, fatty. This way doesn't hurt.
There's another 10-foot.
Oh, we've got a 10-foot python up there, mate.
Pythons do you a favour by knocking off the rats and mice.
That's it, we're leaving it, eh?
And without the rats and mice, this guy doesn't get invited. But as I was just saying on camera, us humans, we have our barbecues and whatnot, and all the food scraps fall down into the barbecue, and the rats and mice often get attracted to that in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And because you've got this retaining wall right here, that's a perfect spot. The rats, you can see that dark mark on the wall?
Yeah.
That's where the rats have been rubbing their ass.
Oh,
Because when they do a poo, the poo sticks to their balls and everything, and the rats come out of this hole, and see that mark?
Yeah.
That's from rats going up to your barbecue and back again, up and back, up and back. There's a little rat, and he's probably under your feet right now.
Yeah, probably.
And
mate.
one just there. But
You
that's why
reckon
this guy's here, because of the rats. So when people go removing carpet pythons, the
No,
rats
leave him.
the rats do well, and then this guy moves in. And then your dog comes face to face with this bloke, and the proverbial hits the fan.
There's still mice everywhere in there, love. We're going to have to get
Yeah, no.
We're going to have to get up.
Just be careful of putting baits out for your dog's sake and whatnot.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
why.
he was already in hospital once.
Yeah, biophosphate poisoning. A horrible way to die. Come on, fatty. The next step is I'll get my missus to get out of the car once she's finished feeding the baby and hold this snake and I'll lift these rocks off.
She can go inside where it's air conditioned, mate, if she's feeding.
Hey, we've been in the car for like 15 hours. What difference does it make? You do it 7 days a week. I mean, thank you for offering, but used to it. Very, very used to it. Here we go.
No, he reckons and he's angry cranky because he's skinny.
And he's
Skinny.
extremely skinny.
Yeah,
Is that-
actually, I was looking for a big line or something on the rock, and I didn't notice. It just looks like a rope.
Do you want me to move that wooden box, mate?
Not yet. Because I mean, the next step is to move this. I also don't want to hurt the snake. I'm nearly convinced that it started to move back then.
So when it's skinny, it means it's constantly hungry.
Reptiles are opportunistic. They're not like us humans. We get them Big Mac and go, that's it, oh, I'm right, I don't want to eat anymore for a while. These guys will get a feed and then tomorrow act like they're starving, you know. And because he's skinny, I mean, it could be, I doubt it, but it could be a huge female that's dropped a whole heap of eggs. You hope not anyway. Be able to tell you that right now. You know, it freaking looks like that actually.
Ugh.
It's not a male. No, this is a big female. I hope she hasn't just dropped a whole heap of eggs in your rock retaining wall. Because they don't eat while they're pregnant. Usually females don't get this big. That's why I straight up went male. But that would explain why she's...
She's dropped them in with the mice for something for them to... Yeah, well, that makes sense.
No. When they're born, for the first couple of years, they eat the little lizards, the skinks. And then as they get to about, 2 foot, then they start concentrating on...
Each other?
No, on the furry stuff.
Bloody hell. That stupid retaining wall is going to be the nightmare of us.
The retaining walls are the snake attractor, like full on.
Same as mine. Brings them to the
Yeah, but
rocks.
we got a python up there, mate. It's been there with us for years up there. It's kept the yard clean. Should have done that. Maybe something. What? Oh, something. He's calling the wife. Have you fed that baby yet?
Hey baby, you finished feeding Jensen? Oh, come around the back for a sec. You know where that man was standing at first, at the corner at the bottom of the fence? Down there. Down there, there's a gate open.
See that right there?
How come they stay put like that?
if I let it go, it would squeeze in. I'm holding it just enough. I don't want to hurt the snake. Just enough pressure so that it can't inch in. And if I pull any harder, it'll snap it in half. So it looks like the only thing I'm going to do here is remove that rock there. So I'll get Brooke to hold this young lady's tail. She's just dropped a clutch of eggs, as skinny as rat as anything, and I'll lift the...
Where are the eggs?
I don't know, but there's friggin' rats falling everywhere, so she sort of like comes out. Just I'm going to lift these rocks off, so just keep the pressure on so she doesn't pull in. Okay. The rat she bit off was way too big, so she spat it. There's little baby rats all over the joint coming out of this while I'm doing it. So my plan now, don't put your hand too close, don't keep it back here. Because she might come out here or out here or something, you never know, right? So, and if she does start to come out, just let her drop on the ground and I'll do the rest, I'll catch her.
Are they all usually so
No, all of them. Usually the birds pick them off or you.
Now I've got to lift this rock up without hurting this snake. Did you say you got a crowbar?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, look at you.
Are you happy there, buddy?
I have got a
Because I'll stick the crowbar up and lift this rock up and then pull the snake out.
Right, who's going to hold on to the little fella?
Tony can
I'll
take
do
it for
this
now.
for now.
I'll go get my crowbar, man.
You can't smell rats. As I was walking, I had him under my arm and do like chance
That
of-
was a hand, that was my pen.
No, but before he was just falling, letting him rip.
Just keep that pressure on, otherwise it'll snake in there, babe.
It actually stinks around here.
I know. Some dead
Right.
rats in there, I think.
How old will that snake be?
Well, being a female, if that has just laid eggs in that size, I've got one at home that's 17 years old and it's not that big.
17.
And I feed it lots. So you can imagine.
There's a crowbar for you.